our kitten's like, whoa, this stuff smells familiar. Foot stuff. Ah! I can come help you. Whew. It's Saturday morning. We've been having kind of a slow day, and I'm so tired. Luke's cooking some lunch, and this morning we went grocery shopping finally, so we can stop eating crappy food out and about anymore. And so Luke's cooking some stuff for himself. I am actually gonna eat some leftover pizza, which will not help with my tiredness, make me more tired. But here's all of our groceries and our fridge. This is something that is making us so excited. Like, look at all this room in the fridge and in the freezer. Seriously, so much room. I'm able to get a pizza for the first time. Everything actually fits. It's so nice. It's not even a huge fridge, but it's huge to us. The reason why our groceries are all on the counter is because we don't know where to put them. Like, if we're supposed to be going over to the camper today to pack up the rest of our stuff and bring it over here. And that will include most of our kitchen stuff. So we could put our groceries in our cabinets here, but that's not our plan for them. We plan to make them go into our pantry area out here. But then we realized, like, we don't have a shelf in here yet. So we're probably gonna take a pit stop to Lowe's today after we've packed, like on the way back. I think we'll do that. We need to grab the shelving unit. I've been looking on Marketplace, not really finding what we need in the right size for here at a good price. So we're probably gonna have to buy new at Lowe's. Getting paint from Lowe's because we need to paint tomorrow in the living room if we're gonna be doing that, and I for sure want to. Our washer and dryer's in. The first piece Luke grabbed didn't work, so that was a wasted $5, but the second one did, and this totally works. They don't match, but that's fine. And I did our first load, and it actually ran. I think I showed you that before, but I didn't actually use any soap, so I need to rewash those, and they stink because we couldn't dry them last night. Heading over to the camper after we eat some lunch. Not looking forward to that. I'm just so over moving already. It's always how moving goes, but at least we have groceries now. So much better than where we were at. I've also been looking, because we're using this table that we were using in our RV. You did burn it now a little bit. But I've really been thinking, this stupid light, like, this is making the living room so awkward. Like, you have to put the dining table there because it's there. And I really want to do a round table. I've already looked on the Marketplace and then messaged some people. I don't want to do a square one here. A round is what needs to be here. And I think it should go in that corner, because that corner is just empty space right now, and I could be making my living room have enough room for another chair there or couch, love seat, something for what I want to do here, but that is just so awkward right there. So I think over there, a circular table and some chairs, or even like built-in benches would be really cool. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that's a good idea. All right, we're back in the camper. It's been a while. We were here yesterday actually, shoving stuff into the trailer to leave, and so it's a mess. It's an absolute wreck in here, but we drank some iced coffee. We have a little bit more energy now, and I have not missed this loud AC sound. My super quiet house has been. And we're going to work. We got move our drawers. The goal is just like shoving everything into bins and then shoving everything into the car and shoving it into our new house, and then we're gonna organize it later. But we definitely don't miss this place. Here with our first load. We had enough space to get like a bunch of the clothes and a bin full of kitchen stuff. Like, we got most of the kitchen loaded in the RV, and all of our Hunter and baskets, stuff like that. But we didn't have enough space, or we didn't have enough actually bins and stuff to do everything. So we're doing this first trip with all the stuff that's in here, and then we're gonna head back. We're gonna go to our storage unit, grab some bins, and go back to the RV and do some more packing and and then hopefully that'll be a good second chunk. I still don't know if we'll be able to get it all with that, but we're going to try. Some good news, I found out, or I messaged about a round IKEA table. It's like I can link whatever it is, to put here in the dining room, a round table that's smaller. And the person messaged me back finally. I messaged them this morning, and so it's like the $175 table, but they are selling it for $75. So I'd save $100 on that table, and it looks almost new. It has like some marks on the top, but I think eventually I'll cover it with contact paper or something to make it wooden. You'll see. And then another thing, I really hope they message me back and they still have it. But we have family coming, and I don't currently have a guest bed, obviously, for our guest room, and I don't really feel like doing that yet, like investing in that, because I really want to do a Murphy bed in here. So I really would rather not have to go through getting a bed frame and mattress and box spring in this room. So I started looking up the corduroy brand beanbag chairs that are also a bed, and I found one in Lakeland that is only, I think, $150, which is cheap for them, because that one sells for $400. It's a king size with leather. It's a leather exterior, and it would look, I think it'd look really good in here in our living room. It'd be nice and cozy. So I really hope the guy messages me back that he still has it. So hoping for that. I did see there's another one that's a full size that's gray, but that's not really my vibe in here as much, because this room is going to be white tomorrow, I hope. So I really hope he messages me back that he has it, but I think that'd be an awesome addition to our living room, and then whenever we have guests, they can sleep on it. So until I get my Murphy bed, which Luke has to build for me, that's going to take lots of time. So that's our update. All right, we cleaned out even more. We've gotten all up there cleaned out. Over here, we've made some of what of a dent on. Our fridge has been cleaned out. Starting to look more and more empty in here. Our car is packed full. We've cleaned out some of our closet. Oh my gosh, who knew we could shove so much stuff in here? Clean this whole thing out. Whew. I think that's our last trip of the day. Probably we can do it in one more trip. We don't have that much left here. We just need the boxes and bins to be able to do it. But, whew. We'll be back. We're back, and this is now the state of our house. There's stuff everywhere. Kitten's like, whoa, this stuff smells familiar. Whole kitchen loaded. Our bedroom, so many clothes. Have some serious sorting to do. Got a lot of clothes I want to get rid of. I'm gonna have to hang a lot of shirts. Back at Lowe's. We couldn't help ourselves. We're gonna walk through the plant section, but we're not gonna buy any. We're here to buy pantry, shelving thing, and paint. It's Honduras in here right now because they did an announcement in Spanish about jobs, and then now there's people in the aisle that were with us all speaking in Spanish. It's definitely a throwback feeling. Here we are, where I'm horrible at making decisions. I need to find the right shade of white. The right shade of white. Why can't I? Shade of white. Swiss coffee or Dove white? I promise you there is a difference. I can't decide. We went for the Swiss coffee in the extra large 5-gallon, and I'm hoping that will cover the whole living room. Luke's getting to work putting this together, I guess, tonight. I mean, that would help our counters not being so full if we had somewhere to put stuff. Ah! I can come help you. We got the 4-tier shelving unit. That is the black metal. And the dimensions are 53 tall, 30, almost 36 wide, and 14 deep. And I'm hoping it will fit perfectly in that space. It should. The pantry is up. It is literally so simple to put together. We put it together in like 15 minutes and the amount of space is amazing. Oh my gosh, check out. I mean, I'm just amazed by how much space I have for a pantry now. I actually can have it stocked. Like it's actually pretty well stocked right now. We did a lot of shopping, and also I moved our brekkie stand in between our washer and dryer. So because it kind of gets stinky in here from this, someone gave us a wax melt thing, and it's pretty clean wax. It's like local made wax, I think. And yeah, so I don't usually like, oh, it's made in the USA. I don't usually like having fragrance, but this room we won't be spending a lot of time in, and it will at least make it so the stink isn't coming out from the litter box. But I'm literally so happy with this.